Hi, I'm Kevin and welcome to BikeRiderTV. Today we're out testing one of the new Harley-Davidson models. This is the 2011 Blackline. Now the new Blackline uses a tried and true formula. It's got the 96 cubic inch or 1584cc air-cooled V-twin. Points of difference with this is it's really a nice clean retro look. It's got that nice big spoked hoop on the front and it doesn't have the big massive section tyre at the rear. It's a nice stable, easy to ride bike and it's got some nice new features in it. It's got things like ABS both ends, well hidden, you'd never know it's there. It's fuel injected. It's got some really nice little touches like the indicators integrate the tail lights, so you've got a nice clear rear end. Little features that you sort of wonder why everyone else doesn't do. Being a Blackline, of course, there's plenty of the black. It's got the blacked out wheels, the nice spokey numbers, they're really classy, nice curved rims. It's got a nice uncluttered rear end, the engine's blacked out, the fork lights are blacked out drive. It's got the big belt, which on a big V-twin is really nice. It doesn't sit there and snatch because you do have this big buffy V-twin. It's not designed to be smooth. When you're sitting on it, you can feel it, and it's pretty awesome. It's kind of the ripped down boy. Not a really big cushion for your pillion. Much more substantial for the rider, and that's what it's all about really. It has this 21-inch front hoop, which is really nice and classy with the spokes and everything. It's got a single disc, and if you're thinking that a single disc on a 306 kilo fully fueled bike is not really up to the job, you've got to take into account that big pedal there for the rear brake. It makes the package work better than you'd ever anticipate because there's so much weight on the back wheel of this style of bike. Personally, I'd prefer to have twin discs. You do have to use a fair bit of pressure on the lever, but realistically it's a cruiser, it's not a sports bike, so it's probably well up to the mark. That great big V-twin air-cooled engine with a really nice plumbing. I mean, you've got the chromed out pipes, but you've also got the fuel lines. Rather than hide them, they've made them into a part of the fashion statement, and it looks the part. It's very much got the old school cool looks, but there's a lot of modern technology in there. That air filter cover is not hiding a great big carburetor. It's hiding a modern and very, very nicely sorted fuel injection unit. Even the controls, the switchgear, you've got servo units and receivers, so a lot of it's actually done wirelessly, and those really neat little indicators actually self-cancel. Another thing that you'd like to see on more bikes, to be honest. They've stuck with a traditional oil tank up here, lots of chrome bits. It's a twin cam engine. It puts out 125 Newton meters of torque, and it's no slug. It's a big slow revving engine, but it really does pull like a train. And it's got a 6-speed transmission, so when you're cruising along it's only doing 2,250 RPM at 100 k's an hour. So it's just loping. If you want it to hustle, all you got to do is ask, and it'll do so. Keeping with the blacked out theme, it's got the bars, the forks. These individual drag style bars are far more versatile than they look. They actually carry any wiring through, keeps it nice and tidy. The single little clock, it's a speedo, a little inset, but that little inset will tell you your odometer, it'll tell you your revs, it'll tell you your gear, and when you're getting low on fuel, it'll all switch off and tell you how far you've got to go until you're dry. One of the challenges of having a 655mm seat height and your feet way forward is all the weight is transferred to your butt. And if you're a lean model like me, the curve is just a little bit harsh, you tend to get a bit of a sore tailbone. It's easily fixed. You can go to an upholsterer and get them to put a little bit of a groove in there for the bony protrusion. Or the Harley-Davidson catalogue is immense. You can get all sorts of bells and whistles, you can get extra bling, you can also get lots of different versions of seats. So if you find that this doesn't particularly suit you, then you just find one that does, pop it on, away you go. Welcome to the world of customizing cycles. Another nice feature that Harley-Davidson have done is all of these bikes have a built-in alarm and immobilizer. You've got a little fob that you can carry in your pocket, you don't need a key to start it. You walk away, your bike goes blip blip, and it's alarmed and it's immobilized. It's a very cool feature and it just gives you that little bit of peace of mind. Now the Blackline brings in the old school cool looks, clean, simple. All the high-tech stuff is there, but it's nicely disguised. It's got the soft tail rear end, which makes it look like your old 50s style bike. There is suspension there, rest assured. And at 28,300 New Zealand dollars, it's a lot of bike for your buck.